The book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 6 and verse 27. It says, for evil shall be put out, and deceit shall be quenched. Verse 28. As for faith, it shall flourish, corruption shall be overcome, and the truth which have been so long without fruit shall be declared. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, all glory, all praise to the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakah HaKodash. I want to give double honors to my apostles, my bishops, my elders, a great millstone. I want to give double honors to the high priest elders that taught those men. Salutations to you brothers that are presenting your bodies as a living sacrifice, pushing the gospel of the Lord, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, through the four corners of the earth. And to you believers, to you I say Shalom. And again, this brother Bon Malak out of Great Millstone Camp, Austin, coming at you with a quick lesson. And lesson really is just going to deal with what? Verse 28, as for faith, it shall flourish, corruption shall be overcome, and the truth, which have been so long without fruit, shall be declared. And the truth that have been so long without fruit shall be declared. And we're what? We're the fruit that's being declared today is, A, that you Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans are the biblical Israelites. And that the good news is for you Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans. But also within that being declared, the fruits that's going to be declared is that Esau, Edom, the so-called self-professed white man, they are the biblical Edomites today. They are the biblical Edomites today. So I asked ChatGPT, nope, that's not it, Slakia. Did an AI overview. And I asked, I pretty much asked which, if Esau was blessed with the sword, if he was blessed with the dew of heaven and the sword, what nation or people fit that trait today, roughly paraphrasing. And the AI overview gave me this. It says what? Based on a biblical, historical, and various interpretive perspective regarding the prophecy of Esau in Genesis 27, 39, and 40, the nation that best fit the description of living by the sword and inhabiting the fatness of the earth is often identified as Western Europe civilization, specific Western powers, particularly the United States of America. While, and that's why we tell you Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans that America, Babylon the Great, is spoken of in the Holy Scriptures, and that the Edomites, the so-called white man, woman, and child, they are the Edomites. They are the Edomites. They are Esau, who is Edom. Out of one, red. That's what Edom, red. And down south, they call themselves rednecks. Especially if you get them good old country or Edomite white boys, they'll call themselves, boy, I'm just a good old redneck, because they understand that they are the Edomites. It says what? It said, while biblical Edom was located in modern day Jordan, Israel, prophecy interpretation suggests Esau descendants Edom expanded and became a dominant force. Is not America, Babylon, and great, a great kingdom, a dominant force. Dominant force often linked with the eagle symbol, symbolizing space travel and global power. It said here a specific interpretation map this profile to modern nations. It says United States Western power, and we know back through the Renaissance, that when that deadly wound was healed, Esau Edom came back into power, man. So it says what? The eagle. Matter of fact, let's pull it up. It said the bald eagle. I'm not even gonna, but do all that. It said it's often the national bird of the United States, adopted in 1782 for the Great Seal due to its strength and its time, its exclusive presence in North America. Because the eagle is a prideful animal, and no one is more prideful, a bird, Salakia, than Esau Edom, the so-called self-professed white man, woman, and child on the planet Earth today. So we're just going to hit some scriptures and we're going to close it out. Not a lot of talking. Just going to let the scriptures do the talking. The book of Genesis, saying as though we got to go to Genesis chapter 27. And it says, we'll go right to the points. It says, and Esau, the so-called self-professed white man, woman, and child, said unto his father, hast thou but one blessing? My father, bless me, even me also, O my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. And we talked about that yesterday. He cried like a little, like a little twitch. Verse 39, and Isaac, his father, because Isaac had two sons, what? Esau and Jacob. And Jacob name was changed to Israel because he fought with the angel in Peniel. And that name is what? Yasharallah, he prince of the power. And Jacob, when his name was changed to Israel, he is what? The progenitor of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel that consist of you Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. It said, and Isaac his father answered and said unto him, behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth and of the dew of heaven from above. Verse 40, and by the sword shalt thou live, and shalt serve thy brother, and it shall come to pass when thou shalt have dominion, thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck. So when he had dominion of the earth, he's supposed to break that yoke. And that yoke was at one time it was a physical yoke, and now it's more of a spiritual yoke. But we're still in captivity. We're still at the hands of our evil twin brother. It said, and again, let me go up here. Well, I can't. It said, there you go. It says, if I put this in the box, if Esau was blessed with the dew of heaven and the sword, that what nation or people on earth today best fit this profile? And again, the AI overview, it said, based on biblical, historical, and various interpretive perspective regarding the prophecy of Esau in Genesis 27, 39, and 40, I just read it. The nation that best fit the description of living by the sword and inhabiting the fatness of the earth is often identified as Western Europe civilization or specific Western power, particularly the United States of America. And this America is Babylon the Great, spoken of in the Holy Scriptures. America is Babylon the Great, spoken of in the Holy Scriptures. The book Ecclesiastes, chapter 4 and verse 16. And this is because what? In certain interpretations, it is said that Esau, Edom, they I guess pretty much mingled amongst the other nations. But the scriptures, so Esau is still on earth today. And we just proved that, this AI overview just proved that America, Babylon the Great, will be best fit the profile as Edom, Esau, Edom. It didn't say Esau, Edom, but it said Edom. I think it said Esau, Edom. Let's go back. Salaki. Yeah, Esau, Edom. And again, Ecclesiastes 4 and 16, it says, there is no end of all the people. Vocab will tell you that, Esau, the Edomites are done away with. No, the Edomites are still alive and wicked as ever. The Edomites are alive and wicked as ever. And they are headed by their head family, the Amalekites, that are the small hats that are what? Operating in Israel today, that have what? Hijacked our nationality. The most egregious case of identity theft that was ever taking place on the planet Earth. That they calling themselves us. And we just are being labeled to just being black, Hispanic, Native American. No, we're the biblical Israelites. And those tiny tops over there in our land have hijacked, and had the greatest case of identity theft that was ever taken on the planet Earth. So the scriptures tell us, Ecclesiastes chapter 4 and verse 16, and it's just going to read the top. It says, and there is no end of all the people. See, there's no end of all the people, man. It's an even of all that have been before them. They also that come after shall not rejoice in him. Surely this is vanity and vexation of spirit. And it is vexation of spirit, man, when you got these small hats, man, pretending to be us. The small hats are pretending to be us. Let's go to the book of St. Mark, chapter 4 and verse 22. It said, there is nothing hid which shall not be manifest, neither was there anything kept secret, but that it should come abroad. And all these prophecies are coming abroad, man. Esau, Edom is being made bare according to the scriptures. I think that's Genesis, Jeremiah. Let's go to it. He's been made bare. Jeremiah, the 49th chapter, if I'm not mistaken. I'm tripping. Yeah, Jeremiah 49. I don't know why I couldn't see it. The book of Jeremiah 49:10. But I have made Esau barren. I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, his brethren and his neighbors, and he is not. So the Lord Yahweh Shah made him barren, man. He's been exposed, on in every area. This devil is a pedophile. This, if you're a pedophile, that means he's sexually immoral. This joker is a man that he's what? He takes and steal. He come to steal, kill, and destroy. In John 10:10. So Esau's been made barren, man. So all the other nations are looking down on this devil like, damn, this nigga really is the Diablos, the devil that the Bible speaks of. So again, when we go back to the Salakia, we go back to St. Mark. Oh, let's go back to St. Mark, the 4th chapter, 22nd verse. And it reads, for there is nothing hid which shall not be manifested, neither was there anything kept secret, but that it should come abroad. And everything is coming abroad, man. And we know that Esau, Edom is that red horse in Revelation 6:4. And there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth. And who is taking peace from the earth, man? Through their military might, because they was blessed with the dew of heaven and that sword. So they, through their military might, they go take peace from the earth, man. Prime example of what the small hats are doing in Argentina. This prime example of what Esau Edom is doing to the northern kingdom here in America, Babylon the Great. Prime example of what they just done to the Venezuelan government, the citizens of Venezuela. Prime example of what they did to what the Iranians. They had the Israel defense forces over there creating what those damn riots. So Esau was, he take peace from the earth, man. That's what this nigga do. He's that red horse that's spoken of. That I'm reading in Revelation 6:4. Because he was blessed with that sword, man. And he was what? To go out to deceive the nations. Let's continue reading. And there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth, and that they should kill one another. And there was given unto him a great sword. This is talking about Esau Edom. Esau Edom, the so-called self-professed white man, woman, boy, and child. They are the Edomites that the Bible speaks of. So I pray this lesson be edifying. I want to give all honor, all glory, all praise to the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shah, Bahasham, Rekah HaKodash. I want to give double honors to my apostles, my bishops, my elders, a great millstone. Double honors to the high priest elders that taught those men. Salutations to you brothers that present your bodies as a living sacrifice, pushing the gospel of the Lord, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shah, through the four corners of the earth. Shalom.